and it is the NBA trade deadline, and one of the more interesting deals that we saw today, Kevin Garnett returns to the Minnesota Timberwolves. David Aldridge of TNT was the first to report that KG had waived his no-trade clause so that the Nets could send him back to the Timberwolves. He, of course, played for Flip Saunders, and Sam Mitchell, one of his favorite teammates of all time, is now an assistant coach there on the T-Wolves staff. But sentimentally, and sentiments aside, why did they swing this deal?
I think it's a pretty good deal for the Nets because
For the Nets, okay.
KG was probably done at the end of the year,
Yeah.
obviously. So they get a player that they can use in rotation and try to build towards their next swing and cap space or draft picks, whatever it may be. And for Minnesota, it's an emotional, coming home ceremony. We saw a couple of those today.
Right.
In some ways, you can see why Minnesota would do it if they didn't think they had a future with the players that they were trading. They have a young roster. KG's an amazing leader in the locker room. He's a pro's pro.
So that's worth it just for the final couple months of the season here for all those young kids in that locker room?
It could be, particularly if they weren't going to go forward with the players like I said, they traded. So it definitely could be to help establish that culture. We've also seen reports where they may try to sign him to a 2-year extension. Now, depending on what those numbers are, that could be kind of interesting because he is at the end of his career. And,
Yeah.
and obviously, Kobe got a big 2-year extension,
Sure.
but I think Kobe was a little more viable player at the
Wow.
time.
So do you think, I don't think he's got another 1 year left in him.
Yeah,
Let alone 2 years.
it
Right?
certainly doesn't look like it, but from a cultural standpoint, from a value standpoint, your organization would be great to have him.
Okay. All right. So Kevin Garnett goes back to Minnesota where his career started. And who knows? Maybe he'll tack on some more numbers to that all-star list there for him. Let's talk.